seem forever, so hold me closer, 'cause we still have some time. Can't see the water past the vapor skies, but boy, I've seen.
Hey you guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Ariane, and I am a girly who posts here on YouTube just about my life and all the things within it. I'm getting married this year, so I've been posting some wedding content slowly but surely. But I low-key want to kick off a new, I don't know if series is the right word, maybe theme is better. I've really been in this era of trying to elevate my life. I am trying to become a better version of myself, and that has manifested itself in many different ways. I've done 75 Medium. I talked about that, I think, in my last actual vlog. I was at the beginning of that, I believe. I'm finished with it now. And I really feel like that challenge has really motivated me to continue investing in myself and just doing better. And so in this vlog today, I just want to bring you guys along with me this week as I'm doing little things to help me. It may not feel good now, it may not help me now, but overall it will elevate my life and it'll help me feel better and happier about life. And I will say, I am definitely happy with my life. I feel like that came off a little weird. I'm happy with my life, but I think I could be doing so much better in literally every single area of my life. So gotta work on that. I feel like one big area that I've been investing a lot of time and money in has been my physical health. So my really main focus of 75 Medium was the exercises, and I also knew that was going to be the hardest part. So since the challenge, I've really been trying to be intentional with continuing to work out. So I'm actually going to a workout class this morning before work. We're going to Cycle Bar. I have 8 credits from Cycle Bar every single month, and I have not been using all 8 over the last couple of months, which is a waste of money at the end of the day. And I'm trying to hit 100 rides before the end of the year. So that means I need to use my credits for the rest of the month, for the rest of the year. So September, October, November, and then a little bit of December, I need to use those credits. So I think we're gonna hit 100 rides, but we need to be consistent. So we're gonna go to class. But I actually have not eaten today, and I find when I don't eat before a Cycle Bar class, I get a headache. I don't want to push myself. So we're gonna stop at the Trader Joe's that's right across the street from Cycle Bar, get a protein bar and drink water, and hope that that suffices for this class. So yeah, let's go. You know what, now that I think about it, you're probably not supposed to have protein before you work out. I have no idea. I feel like when I see people intaking protein, it's always after, but whatever. I got 3 bars. I got 2 of these, even though I've had these before and I was not impressed, but I was like, you know what? We're gonna get it again. This is the Bear Bells cookies and cream protein bar. And then I got this creamy crisp protein bar. Again, also Bear Bells. So I think we're gonna just stick with this one today, just because I've had it before. 40%, 20 grams of protein, carbs, cholesterol. Wow, there's no sugar in here? Oh, there's, okay, never mind. Yes, there is. Okay. It's not nasty, but it's not good. That is what it looks like. I don't eat candy bars or anything, so I wonder is this what a candy bar is like? Anyway, I'm gonna eat this for another 5 minutes, and then I'm gonna head into class. Hopefully it's a great class. It's crowded, but hopefully it's great. Hey y'all, I'm back home. Cycle Bar was good. Y'all, this was a strength class, and I swear I've done the strength class before. I definitely have, and I've done it at other studios as well, but today's class I really liked it. It was really good, though it was very hard. During the class, I was like, ugh, this is so hard, but it was a good hard, and I like cycling. Obviously, I have a membership, so I like it, but one of my complaints sometimes is man, I just feel like it's just cardio. And there's nothing wrong with just cardio, trust me. But when I was doing Cycle Bar, I'm like, okay, I really need to do more strength training just so I could have more varied workouts. But with that strength Cycle Bar class, you are still doing cardio, but then you also are doing more arm exercises than the traditional class, which I really like. So I definitely want to do more strength classes, though I think the other strength classes are taught by an instructor that I don't personally love. I have nothing against her. I just prefer other instructors, the way that they teach, more than her. So we'll see. We'll see how many strength sessions I can get in. But the class was good. I had half of my protein bar. I'm going to finish the rest probably after this meeting that I have. But yeah, class was good. Now I am quickly doing my skincare routine, and still on the topic of me trying to elevate my life, I need to get myself together when it comes to being consistent with my skincare routine. I was not consistent with it while I was doing 75 medium, and so now I feel like I'm playing catch up, which is not great. And my skin has just been acting out. Like when I was really locked into my routine, I was not having any breakouts. Like pimples, what pimples? Every once in a while, maybe something, but then I would quickly use my stuff and it would resolve everything. But the past couple of weeks, my skin has been struggling. Even when I wear makeup, I just see the texture of my skin. So really trying to get better and get back into being consistent with my morning and nighttime routine. That's key. Morning and night. Because I feel like I'm pretty good with morning. Nighttime, that's what be getting me. Anyway, skin should be set for the day. And let me take this off. I have been on my hair growth journey. I'm sure you guys have seen the Sacred Edge Drops. I've been using this pretty consistently for about a month, maybe. Not every day, but a few times a week. And I'm actually like tracking now how often I'm putting it in my hair, but I want to regrow my edges. Specifically, I'm a little embarrassed to show you guys this, but I just feel like right here is so sparse. And like, I don't know what did this, but it's been like this for years. Like in college, I was looking at, no. I was looking at pictures of me in college when I would have like slick backs, and I could tell that it was a little sparse back then as well. So who knows what caused this breakage, but I am trying to grow them out. So I'll keep you guys posted on that journey. And just also just my general hair. It has been getting longer, and I think it's because I've been getting trims lately. So yeah, we're just really in our self-improvement area, y'all. But I need to log on to work. So I need to throw some clothes on, log on, and hop into my meeting. But I will chat with you guys a little bit later.
Many hours later.
Hey y'all, I'm back. We had a work day. I had dinner and I'm about to play Sims. I was playing Minecraft before, but I went to the bathroom and I was like, you know what? I should wash my face while I'm here in the bathroom. So I'm gonna do that. I didn't vlog during the work days today because there really was nothing to talk about. Like I didn't have a lot of meetings, and then I was responding to a bunch of emails and stuff. It was pretty productive. Nothing crazy, TBH. I was gonna tell you guys something. Oh, before I started filming, I looked in the mirror. Guys, hopefully I didn't say this earlier, but I'm so over my braids. Like, boho braids are cute, don't get me wrong. Wait, I did talk to you guys about this. I did. I think I complained already, but I'm ready for these to be removed. If I didn't talk about it, long story short, the braids are cute, but the hair is getting dry. My like edges are like fuzzy. It's time to go. Even a what do you call it, perimeter refresh wouldn't help me out. So I'm just waiting for that Sacred detangler to be here. It'll be here on Wednesday. Let's wash our face. I told you guys earlier, I've been using the Neutrogena Hydro Boost at night, and then I go in with my retinol after. And if my face feels really dry, then I will use moisturizer, but lately it hasn't been feeling too dry after using the tretinoin, so I think we're good. But yeah, I've been watching The Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, so I'm gonna turn that back on and wash my face and play Sims. I just downloaded Sims on the Xbox, so I'm kind of excited for this new challenge, but I hope it's not too hard. I really hope it's not too hard. I'm not very like well versed in like the Xbox controller, so we'll see. Top of the morning. I am about to go to the grocery store. I actually have a Walmart pickup order that I need to go get. So let me tell them I'm on my way. I really like doing Walmart pickup orders because one, I don't have to get out my car, and two, it's just so convenient. I can order from the app. Oh, I thought this had Taco Bell hot sauce. I was about to say what the actual heck. Oh man, they didn't have my veggie chicken available. That's annoying. I'll talk to you guys more about this in the car, but I'm really about to start shopping more at Walmart because these other stores, they are profiting so much more than they should be. Hold on. So I know Walmart is able to get some savings because I think they're almost similar to like Sam's Club, where they buy stuff in bulk so they get a better price. But there's this veggie chicken that I like that I wanted to get this week for my wraps. And it's $8.97 at Whole Foods, and I think at Publix, but it's $4.98 at Walmart. So if I would buy 2 bags today at Publix, I'm paying $17, Or at Walmart, I could just pay $9 total. Like, or whatever, $9.50, I don't know. But that's like crazy. So I am trying to be intentional with like getting stuff at the best price. And yes, still going to Publix because there's so many Publixes in Orlando, so it's very convenient. But like, I should not be wasting money getting everything at Publix. Like when I have time, do my Walmart pickup order, go to Costco, go to Publix, like shop around instead of just only going to Publix. So anyway, we're gonna go to Publix, Walmart, Wild Fork, maybe Trader Joe's today. So we need to hurry up. Let's go. Y'all, the bill at Whole Foods was $70. And I didn't even get nothing for real. That's the crazy thing. But I will say half of the bill is because of these cold pressed juices that we get. They're like $6.79 each. So we got 5 of them. And that's like easily $35, $40. So that was half the bill. And then that watermelon was $8. So just, you know, a little expensive. I did pick up some good things. So I'll show you guys those things when I get back home. But I need to run over to 2 more places. Maybe 3. You know what? Okay, I was gonna stop at Trader Joe's, but now I don't think I'm going to go because I can just get this stuff from Publix. So I'm gonna go to Wild Fork grocery store, which is like a meat grocery store. I wanna get some frozen chicken thighs. And I'm gonna go to Publix because I wanna see if they have this daring chicken there, and if they do, I'm gonna buy it. And then I can just get the bell peppers. Oh, but the bell peppers are so expensive. I just don't want to go to 3 stores. I guess I don't need the daring chicken today. So maybe I'll just go to Trader Joe's, the Wild Fork, and then go home. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Okay. I'm back, and I actually made my life easier because now I don't need to go to any other store. I just came out of Trader Joe's, and I ended up just getting some chicken from there. So all is well. But I wanted to do a little Trader Joe's haul while I'm here in the car, because when I get home, I'm probably just gonna get right into work and forget to do this. So let me show you what I got. And let me tell y'all this, I love Trader Joe's. If we lived closer to this Trader Joe's, and if this Trader Joe's wasn't like packed all the time, specifically after 9 a.m. or anytime on the weekends, I feel like we would come more often. Okay, so it's fall season, therefore all the fun fall stuff is coming out. And I'm not like a huge, like, oh, everything has to be pumpkin, everything has to be spiced. But I do love a nice little maple pumpkin treat every once in a while. First, I got this bag of maple flavored and sea salt kettle popcorn. Y'all, I love me some kettle corn. So I'm very excited for that. I'm only gonna show you guys the interesting things. I also got bell peppers and broccoli. Nobody cares about that. I low-key wanna have a little bit of like a taste and compare moment. So if you have not had these steamed chicken dumplings, have you even been to Trader Joe's? I used to love these so much back when I was in my first apartment in Chicago. I would get these all the time. I literally lived walking distance to a Trader Joe's, and I did not take that for granted like I should have. Or I guess I did take it for granted. Or no, I just did not utilize it. Like I went maybe 10 times during the 2 years that I lived there. Literally, guys, a 10-minute walk to Trader Joe's. It was beautiful. Anyway, I loved these soup dumplings, and I haven't had them in a very long time. And I want Justin to try them. I don't know if he's gonna like them because of the texture, because the texture is a little weird. But once you like get the flavor, you're like, oh, this is good. But I learned that they have a vegetable one, and me and Justin, neither of us are vegetarian, but we do still try to eat vegetarian food. And I'm like, vegetable soup sounds good, probably flavorful. So I'm excited to try these. So I got 1 box each of those. Oh, okay. I guess those are the only interesting things. Then I also got vegetable spring rolls because we're having actually like a lot of Asian inspired foods this week. Technically everything would be like, I want to make some fried rice. I want to do this like ramen recipe. And then I also want to do teriyaki chicken. So it's a lot of Asian inspired food. I always feel like a spring roll is a good thing to have on the side for Justin, not for me. And then I got some chicken breasts from Trader Joe's as well, because I was like, why don't I just get them from here? They won't be frozen, but that's not a big deal. So that's what we got. Now we're gonna head home, put up all our groceries, and get started on a work day. Let's go. Y'all, I am like deeply invested into this whole Amicole closing situation. Sorry, the lighting isn't great. The windows are open. It's dark outside. Well, it's not dark, but it's like dreary. Anyway, this whole Ami Collet business closing situation honestly is so sad, yet so fascinating. And I want to read her article that she did. Well, she didn't write it, but like when she announced that she was closing her business, she worked with The Cut on like a piece on it. I want to read that a little bit more just to better understand her perspective. But I am watching her podcast episode with Emma Grede, and sorry, the lighting still isn't good here. Okay, that's better. I watched her episode with Emma Grede. I'm not finished with it, but I think I have like 15, maybe 10 minutes left. And it's very fascinating because I've never really heard someone, I'm not gonna say I never heard someone admit that they did things wrong, but I've never heard that from a business owner before or a founder before. So that's really interesting to me. But I really wish her the best in her next venture. I hope she takes some time off to just chill with her babies. Yeah, and it's also crazy. She said they did a year's worth of sales in 10 days. That's so frustrating. And it's just a reminder that we need to just regularly support our Black owned brands. Like obviously when we find out that brands close, we're like, either I love this brand or let me support it while it's closing its doors. I feel like that's natural. But we want to prevent our brands, whether they're our favorite Black owned brands or just our favorite small businesses, we want to prevent them from having to close their doors. So we really should be good consumers and purchase on the regular. So that's something to keep in mind just for your favorite brands. But I'm actually about to head out the house. Me and a couple friends are going to see Freakier Friday tonight on, I almost said Tuesday. Today's Monday, right? No, today's Tuesday. Today's Tuesday. My week is like thrown off. We're going to see Freakier Friday and I'm craving some ice cream. So we'll see if I get some ice cream. I kind of think I need to get a Mountain Dew slushie because I'm a little tired. So I need some caffeine. So we'll see what I get into, but that's the plan for the night. So I'll catch up with you guys after the movie. Plus my camera's about to die, so. Hey y'all, I'm back home. By the time you see this, maybe Freakier Friday will still be in theaters, I don't know. But you should go watch it. If you want just like a good laugh and to reminisce on the OG movie, it was good. If you haven't seen it, maybe skip ahead like 30 seconds. But I did not realize that it was going to be a double Freaky Friday. So like the mom and Lindsay Lohan and then Harper, Lindsay Lohan's daughter, and then the girl Lindsay, I didn't know like all four of them were going to switch. I just thought it was going to be the daughters. I didn't pay much attention to the trailers. But yeah, so that made it really, really interesting. And it was funny and it definitely has me wanting to go back and watch the OG. But yeah, it was cool. One of my friends actually lives in the same building as me, so we drove together, which was good to catch up. But yeah, I usually don't do like social things during the week. Sometimes I do. It really depends on the week, but it's been a minute since I have. So it was nice to hang out for a little bit. But I am gonna play Sims for a little bit. I don't know if I told you guys, but I got Sims on the Xbox and I'm loving it. I think I did tell you guys this, so this is not new information, but I need to use the bathroom, do my skincare routine, do my sacred edge drops, play Sims for like 15 to 20 minutes, and then get in the bed. Have y'all ever woke up and just like not wanted to do anything productive? That's me this morning. So I think I am gonna have a leisurely morning, but I am gonna make myself do at least some productive things. I wanted to go to the dry cleaners today and I wanted to stop by the post office so I could mail off a few more wedding invitations. But I'm just gonna do those during my lunch break today, to be honest. And we're just gonna stay at home for a little bit. We're going to read our devotional book. I've been reading this for a few months on and off. I'm close to finishing. I think I have maybe 4 more chapters left. 4. That's 4, yeah. 4 more chapters left and then I'll be finished with it. So yeah, it's really good if you're interested. It's called Get Unrealistic by Deblier Snell. It's good. It's on Amazon. It's like maybe $12 to $20. But yeah, really just gonna chill. That's one of the benefits of working from home. Oh, I have to tell you guys something, but I'll tell you guys later. But that's one of the benefits of working from home. Like just having the flexibility to like literally wake up 5 minutes before you start work, which is not what I did. I don't start work for like another hour and a half. But like, I literally can work in my pajamas. Like I don't have to leave the house and it's really nice. And it's so funny because, you know, people are like, oh, how do you like working from home? And I like it. And it's funny, like I do miss like going to dinner or happy hours with like my friends or my coworkers. Like I definitely miss that part. but like it is nice to be at home. So I don't know, people always ask like, oh, and you know, I don't know how much longer I will be working from home. Like for the foreseeable future, I'll be working from home, but I don't know if I'm gonna be working from home 10 years from now. You know what I mean? And whenever I do go back into the office, that's gonna be such a big adjustment. And when I mean go back into the office, I mean like having a job where I'm in the office like the entire week or a few days a week. Cause now y'all, I just fly back to Chicago a few times a year. I'm actually going back to Chicago next month in 3 or 4 weeks, which reminds me I need to get my rental car. But yeah, it's like very, very chill and I like it. I am really trying to get more comfortable in the kitchen. And it's not that I'm uncomfortable in the kitchen, but sometimes I get nervous when I make certain things. Like for example, like growing up, I never made chicken. Like I'm not super comfortable with it. I'm still working on how I feel about the chicken when I have the raw meat in my hands. Like that is a lot for me. But today I made teriyaki chicken, so I'm very, very excited. I'm waiting for Justin to come back from work. But I'll show it to you guys when it's actually in the plate, but it looks good. So I did teriyaki chicken with like sauteed bell peppers and onions, rice, broccoli, and then I have a little bit of teriyaki glaze that we can drizzle on top. But I'm excited. I also have, I love this so much. This is the Trader Joe's French Market Sparkling Lemonade. A little bubbly. That's good. I'm already drinking it. I actually need to pour more in my cup. But that is definitely a goal that I've had, not only this year, but just in general, like just getting more comfortable and more confident in the kitchen. And there are some things where I'm like, okay, I know how to make this, but I just want to feel more comfortable and confident about like more things or all things. So I'll definitely bring you guys along that journey. This is also a goal for this year, but I really wanted to get more into baking. Haven't really done that, but this creator I follow, her name is A Hungry Mockingbird. She does all different types of foods, but she made like these mascarpone cinnamon rolls. They looked so good. So I'm like itching to like try and make those, but I've never made cinnamon rolls before in my life. So that has me a little intimidated, but I'm gonna try it. Like you'll never get good at something until you try it. So anyway, everything for dinner is prepped. So I think I'm just gonna play Sims until Justin gets back. So let's go play my game. Honestly, I could be addicted to this. I looked at my, like, I don't know what it's called, but like when you go in to play a game on Xbox, it tells you how many hours you've played. Guys, I've played like 7 hours already. And not today, but like I started playing this, what, Sunday? Maybe Saturday? Like it's very fresh. And for me to already be at 7 hours is crazy, but I gotta get it up to 8. Chicken teriyaki. Top of the morning, guys. This is one of the last times that you guys are gonna see me with braids. Oh my gosh, my skin is starting to get dry. You guys probably can't see it on camera, but it's like gray low-key around my mouth. Like, it needs hydration. Oh my gosh. Yeah, my skin is so dry right now. That's so weird. Anyway, good morning. It's Thursday morning. And we are going to run a few errands. Well, it's really a couple. We're gonna go to the dry cleaners. Need to drop a few things off that are in my back seat. And then I have some wedding invitations I need to put in the mail. So going to do that today. And I think that's all I need. I don't need to go to the grocery store, which is refreshing because I feel like I'm always going to the grocery store. I'm always spending money, but thankfully none of that this week or none of that today. But I wanted to talk to you guys about something that has been in development, and I've talked to you guys about it before. But there might be some life changes on this side very soon. I think I'm gonna go to grad school, guys. I know. Ariana, you've been talking about this for 2 years. I know I definitely was talking about this back in my Chicago apartment. So if you've been watching the channel, I don't know why my hand was just like stuck like this. That was so creepy. But if you've been watching my channel for a while, this will not be a shocking topic to you. And oh, let me say, I don't want to go back to grad school full time. That's a whole thing, and that's just not of interest right now. That actually sounds horrible. Like, for me personally, I just don't want to be in school full time. If I was able to go on a full ride and get a stipend, maybe I would like consider it, but for now, that's not where I want to go. But there's this master's program that I'm really interested in. It's not an MBA. I have been toying with the idea of getting an MBA literally for 5 years. And at this moment, like as it stands today, my answer could change. But as it stands today, I am not going to pursue that degree because this is gonna sound crazy, especially for those of you that have your MBA. I am not sure, one, if I want to invest that time into an MBA program, or no, that's not true. I'm just struggling with, it's actually kind of simple, but like, I don't have the desire to do an MBA, like literally at all. If I were to get an MBA, it would strictly be for the letters behind my name and just to add a little bit of prestige, I guess. Yeah, I think I'm out of the moisturizer, LOL. And it's hard to have that very weak reason and then either be like, okay, well, I'm gonna quit my job for 2 years and probably take on debt, or I'm gonna work part-time and pay for a really expensive degree that I don't even really want. It's just tough. So again, my answer may change. Like in 2 months, I'd be like, hey guys, I actually did apply for my MBA. But I do see the value of it. But I think right now, I don't want one. Therefore, I am not going to pursue it. So yeah, but there's this other master's program for a school based in Chicago that I really, really like. I've been interested in it for years. I think it would be beneficial for me just to really like lock in my marketing skills. This degree is also expensive, which has been part of the reason why I've been pushing it off. Also, whenever they start, it was just never a good time in my life. So I don't know, but I've decided that I'm going to apply. I'm actually gonna send the email to my manager today to work on my letter of recommendation, but I'm a little nervous just because this is like a big life change. Like right now after work, y'all, I can play Sims, I can make dinner, I can be on the phone, I can go hang out with friends. Like I have so much flexibility and freedom. But I know when I'm in school, when I'm probably going to take 2 classes a quarter, I am going to have less of that free time. But I think I'm okay with that. Like, it's not like I have like the craziest life where I'm doing things all the time. But it's just definitely going to be a shift on my side, which I think I can handle. I know I can handle it. It'll just be an adjustment. When I actually sit down to like send the recommendation link to my manager and all that stuff, I will chat with you guys about this more. But I'm excited. I'm anxious about how much it's going to cost. And I was talking with Justin about it. I think, did he mention it first? But basically like, well, we haven't really prayed about this. Like, maybe God will like figure out the finances for us. And I was like, that's a good point. So I want to be more intentional about praying about it, just talking to God about it. Because I really don't want to take a loan out for that entirety of the school. And I wouldn't have to, like I could pay for some of it, but like my job doesn't give like a really healthy education reimbursement. Also not trying to drain money for this. So it's an interesting balance. But yeah, I think like, I like where I'm at in my career. Oh, by the way, did I say you guys I got promoted? This is not new news to me because it's been like 4 or 5 months. But I feel like I haven't really vlogged much since then, but I did get promoted. This is my first like in-role promotion. I feel like technically when I left my first job to come here, it was a promotion. But this one is just, it's a little different. And it was really, really exciting. I literally was working for this promotion. It feels really, really good to have that acknowledgement and more money and a higher title and an expanded job responsibility. Yeah, that happened, oh my goodness, April? I think I found out in March that it was implemented in April, so sorry for the lack of information. But like that, and then going back to grad school, just those are little ways, well, grad school's not little, but those are ways that I'm elevating my knowledge and my skill set. And I don't know how I get to the next level. I actually want to talk to my manager about that. But like, I need to really work on my marketing strategy and understanding data. And unfortunately, I think the school environment is a great way to like really learn those things. And I also think work is a great environment as well. But in my personal opinion, at work, you can mess up, right? And you know, there are some leaders that say fail fast, which gives you the space to fail. But for me personally, I don't want to fail. I want to know what I'm doing. and thrive, or I want to take on something new, figure it out, make minimal mistakes and thrive. So yeah, but I just find myself like in certain data conversations, or like when I'm writing marketing briefs, there's just some things I just don't know, I don't understand. And I studied marketing in undergrad, but like we didn't learn, what's an example of something we didn't learn? But I wish we would have done more like strategic projects that like was us writing a full marketing brief and having to do data reports and things like that. Like I feel like we talked about those things, like, oh, here are your key KPIs, these are the things that should go into a marketing brief. First of all, I don't even remember that, but like I just feel like that wasn't a real world application, when I feel like work literally is the most real world application. And so I know at the graduate school that I'm interested in, they do a lot of stuff like that, where they're teaching you in class and then you're implementing it and you're working with people. And that's, I feel like that's really what grad school is all about. Like you learn, you work with your group on a project that literally showcases that you understand the skills, that you understand the data, and then you get graded on it. And it's funny because before I made the decision that I was going to apply, I was like, well, do I think I can learn these skills on the job? And I do think I could, especially if I was very intentional with trying to connect with people that already thrive in those areas. But I think that would take longer than the 2 years of my program, and I don't really want to wait that much longer. And I'm not a person that necessarily believes, oh, I need to get promoted every 2 years. But I do think after 2 years, it would make me think, okay, if I'm not already being presented for the next level, as in like my leaders are like, oh, I think you're ready. When something opens up, we'll consider you. Like if I'm not already getting that at 2 years, like what am I lacking? And how can I really lock in? And so I feel like every 2 years, like almost like shedding of your skin, and that doesn't mean like leaving your job, but just like leveling up and really locking in every 2 years is something I want to do, while also like micro leveling up every day. So anyway, that is the current plan. Your girl's gonna have 2 letters behind her name eventually, but I'm excited. I also think this is a good time for me to kind of go for the degree, because y'all know there will be kids in the future, and I ideally would not be doing this program while I have kids. And it's funny because I saw this girl on LinkedIn say, oh, I have kids, I had a newborn while completing the program. I'm like, girl, may that not find me. I do not want that in my life. Obviously, if it happened, it is what it is, but I would like to finish school, then have kids. So yeah, but anyway, I'm going to get dressed so that we can go run these errands and then come back home. I have some dishes that I need to do, and then we'll start our work day. I'm trying to see if I have a busy day. For some reason, my like work calendar has not been sticking in my brain this week. Let's see. Oh, nice. I thought I had a meeting this morning. I don't. Oh, beautiful, guys. I have 2 meetings today from 3 to 4:30. Love this for me. Okay, yeah, I love that. Okay. Dry cleaning has been dropped off. Now I have the random idea to go get a car wash because I need one. So we're gonna go. And y'all, I love my car, but like these 2 pieces of my car fell off. I'll show you guys after the car wash. They low-key might have fallen off in the car wash last time I went, and I had to go through 2 times, so that was very annoying. But if you go to my car wash before 9 o'clock, you get like 50% off, so let's go.
It's not personal if someone doesn't vibe with me or
There are few things better than a freshly cleaned car, y'all. I'm telling you, very few things are better than this feeling. I'm loving it. And this actually has me inspired to like start a little, what do you call it? Like a little, not emergency kit bag, but like a self-care bag to go in my car. Because sometimes I'll be like, oh my gosh, I need lotion, I need lip balm, I need hand sanitizer. And I have like this old lotion that's been sitting here for a minute that just needs to go in the trash. But like I have this, I do have hand sanitizer in here. Sometimes I want body spray, so I think I might get a cute little bag, put that together, and then like, oh, I also have body spray that I brought down here last time, but just something that's like all travel size, that's meant for my car and it's not meant to leave my car. Anyway, time to go home with my clean car. Hey y'all, I'm back. I have my package here that I'm very excited about. I also picked up some mail, But of course, you always have to open the package first because packages are more exciting than mail. And I'm really excited about this because this is the Sacred detangling spray that I was telling you guys about. I hate taking my braids out, and a big reason for that is because I feel like I lose so much hair when I'm taking my braids out. And it's probably because, you know, for all my girls that get braids, you know how you get like that bulb of dirt like at the beginning of the braid, partially caused by all the gel and stuff they put in our hair when they're first installing it. I just feel like so much of that hair breaks off. And I also am aware, you have your hair in braids, your shedded hair, sorry, my shower's still dripping. Your shedded hair is not actually shedding, it's just like staying with it. So I know you should expect some hair loss or some hair shedding, but I always felt like it was more than the necessary amount. So this product is really supposed to help with that. Yes! We love her. I'm very excited to try her out. So excited. Detangles, add moisture and slip for improved manageability. And I think this will also be good for me when I'm like literally washing my hair and detangling, because I just feel like I have very tangly hair. Like if anyone's hair loves to tangle, it's mine. You know how people say, oh, I love to tangle? No, my hair loves to tangle. But yeah, very excited about this. I'm gonna put this in the bathroom and then we'll trash this box. But for now, let's go through our mail, and then we're gonna do the dishes because there is still a slight smell of teriyaki chicken in here. So I wanna do the dishes, turn the dishwasher on, and then I'm gonna start my work day. Like I told you, I don't have any meetings this morning, which I love, but we still have stuff we need to do. So let's get to it. Guys, we're about to do something that I haven't done in a very long time. We're gonna go for a walk to go to the grocery store. I need to pick up a few more items for dinner, and I'm so annoyed I forgot these items. But honestly, I feel like it's not always my fault. I feel like sometimes they don't be having all the ingredients listed. But I need to get jalapenos, like 1 jalapeno, ginger paste. I might get some more garlic, and then I wanted to have some fresh bread to go along with our dinner. So I was like, I could drive, but I feel like after 5, from like 5 to 7, the grocery store is so packed in terms of the parking lot. So I was like, why don't I just walk? Like I get a little bit of vitamin D in, get some steps in, some fresh air. So literally I'm gonna bring my AirPods, my phone, and then my favorite bag on the planet. Sorry, I thought it was dirty for a second. My base sports sling, and we are gonna walk to the store, get our items. I also might pick up a dessert just so I can have something sweet throughout the weekend. I've really been loving the cinnamon rolls from Publix lately. They're really good. So I think I might pick that up. But yeah. Let's go. And then we're gonna get started on dinner, which I wanna make sooner than later. And I'll bring you guys along with me for the process of that. But it's walk time. I'm not gonna bring y'all with me because then you'll find out where I live. So I'll be back. All right, y'all, I'm back from my walk. I put on my comfy pajama shorts. And we are going to get started on dinner. So today I am making this recipe by one of my favorite like social media chefs. Chef is such a strong word. I feel like chef is safe for those that went like the culinary school route. I don't know if she did, maybe she did, but her name is Morbihan. That's what I call her, Morbihan. If you guys don't follow her, you need to. Her food, literally everything looks so good. So today I'm gonna make the creamy ramen noodles, y'all. Look at that, that looks so good. So I have every single item except for the chopsticks. I actually did look to see if Publix had chopsticks. They did not. But I am going to first probably cut up my bell peppers. This is actually a really quick meal, to be honest. So actually first, I'm gonna make my Impossible steak. That's my protein that I'm gonna do. And I'm gonna get started on my green beans. And then while those two things are cooking, I'm gonna cut up my red peppers and my garlic and my parsley. Basically everything that needs to be washed and chopped. I'm gonna do that before I get started on the sauce, and then we'll create the sauce. We'll see. But yeah, let's go ahead and prep all our ingredients and get started on that steak and get ready for a good meal. I'm excited. It's 6:45, so maybe I'll be eating at a decent time today. I don't know when Justin's gonna be back, but I'll probably eat before him if he's gonna get back too late, because I don't like eating super late. And if I do that, I can do my arm workout while he's eating, so we'll see. All right, we got all of our ingredients together. Let's get chopping.
Can someone tell me why every time I fall in love it seems to be at the wrong time? You walked into my life and I knew right
guys, dinner is served. We have the creamy garlic ramen, some bread, and some green beans. And now we're gonna watch Top Chef.
Why do you gotta be